Hello and welcome and thank you for joining me today. So the Vintage Holiday Cube is back on Magic Online right now, so I'm going to do one of those events instead of doing my normal standard. And I'm going to try to show off one of my favorite art types. I love playing the Tezzeret artifact deck. So the idea is you have to be blue, and they're usually black, and you're just splashing for Tezzeret, and you just play like a controlling artifact deck, and you ramp into big threats. So we're going to try to force that. Normally you don't want to force unlimited, but it's cube, so I like trying to force the decks that I like to play. So in this pack, we have one Power Stone, which is very good. Costs 3, comes into play tapped, then adds 2. Really powerful. There's also Battle Skull. Battle Skull's okay. It's not that great. I mean, it's just a good value card, but this card is Warren's Power Stone's great and just helps you ramp into big things. That's the plan. Alright, in this pack, another thing the deck I like to try to do with the deck is just draft as many Planeswalkers as possible, because there's so many signets, so whenever you see a signet, you pick it up, and there's a lot of 4-mana Planeswalkers, and you just play as many as you can. So in this pack, there's Pentad Prism, which adds mana, only one time though. Hangerback, which I found out to be pretty good, especially when you have like stacks, smoke stacks. There's also Jace. I like Jace the most though, and this is like the weakest signet there is, just because it's one-time use. But I'll still play if I get it. But we'll take Jace. Alright, so there's not any signets in this pack. That's what we're trying to pick up, just as many of them as possible. For us, we could like splash red for Faithless Looting, maybe get some graveyard synergies with like Goblin Welder. There's also Careful Study. And then there's Spellskite or Tamiyo. I'm just taking another Planeswalker. I just love drafting Planeswalkers in Cube. They're powerful, especially when we can get them out quickly, and Tamiyo's no exception, so we'll just pick her. Alright, so in this pack, actually there is a Goblin Welder. So if you want to pick that up and do some Welder shenanigans like Mindslaver or Mirror Battlesphere or Wormcoil Engine. If we get that, other options like our Inquisition, Grave Titan. Grave Titans are actually really good too. They're a great thing to ramp into. Because Lightning Graves is okay, just not that impressive, and Pithing Needle is okay. There's Phyrexian Revoker in the cube, and that's actually way better because of all the mana artifacts, and the Pithing Needle doesn't turn those off, but Phyrexian Revoker does. I think I'm just going to take the Grave Titan. It's the most powerful card for the strategy you want to go for. Like, a Lightning Graves is okay, but just not that great. Alright, so in this pack, there's Trinket Mage, which is really good, and it has one of the best things you can tutor for besides like Soul Ring, and the Moxes is a top. There's also Crow Mox, which I find it's a little hard to use because usually you have like 7 to 10 colored spells in the deck. You don't have that many. It looks like we're not really getting there yet. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I might table this Crow Mox so people don't really like it. It's either Trinket Mage or top. I think we're just going to pick Trinket Mage. It can be good if we just get like 1 or 2 things to go with it. Alright, well there's the card we're looking for. Tezzeret, Agent of Bolas. This card just kills people so quickly. It's so easy to pump it out turn 3, you draw a card, and then you just start making your artifacts into 5/5s and sending them in. It's really the payoff for trying to be in this deck, and we're definitely going to take it. Lionside Diamond's the artifact I'll play. It doesn't really work well in the deck unless you like go for a draw spell and then use it, but it's not like Storm where it obviously it's great with Yogg-Will or other draw 7s. But we'll take a Tezzeret. Alright, literally nothing in this pack. I'm taking Urborg for fixing. Like we could play Braids, but she's not that great. Makeshift Mannequin's not really what we want to do either. We'll just take the Urborg. This pack, their Shrine of Burning Rage is not really what we want to do. Augur Bolas shouldn't be good in our deck. Necropotence could be good. We'll take that and see if we end up being like a Necropotence deck. Okay, in this pack, we're going to take Palancron because there's a chance we get a Tolarian Academy, and then there's a chance we can make infinite mana. So we'll just hold on to that and see what happens. Try Pack Rat. This card's just really powerful. If you just play it turn 2, you can just win games. But we're just going to put it on a sideboard because we don't want to really want to play it. Okay, Spellskite. All main deck Spellskite. Happy to see that come back. Don't mind playing that one. Okay, so the Epiphany Needle came back. I guess we could take it, like we named their Planeswalker. Inquisition's also very solid. We take this Summon in case there's a red card we want to play. I think I'll take the Inquisition though. Just the best card if we want to just need something for the main deck. So for pack 2, we're going to really look for signets and just high prioritize anything that adds mana. Okay, so there's Chrome Mox. We might play that. We do have a lot of colored spells, and we have Trinket Mage to go get it. And even if we feel like we don't necessarily need to imprint. Oh, there's Lion's Eye. And Braids came back. Oh, like, we might get to a place where we have like a Bitter Blossom, and Bitter Blossom with Braids is obviously great. So, we'll see what happens. But like, we have like a lot of fatties, a lot of things to ramp into. We just need the ramp spells. Okay, alright, well, we opened a Mox. Off color, but completely irrelevant. We're just going to take it and be very happy about it. There's your Evoker, and definitely going to play that if I get it. Time Spirals like might be playable. Thada's pretty good against us, and Hymns pretty good. Yep, definitely just taking Chrome or Mox Emerald here. Glad to see that. It's always nice to actually get power when you're drafting Power Cube. It doesn't happen every time, but when it does, it feels good. In this pack, there's Ralzeric, or not Ralzeric, I mean Dak Faden, which we can't beat. Last time I drafted this deck, round 1, my opponent played it, stole all my 5/5 artifact creatures, and I lost soon after. So that's a consideration just to take it, but like, hate drafting's obviously bad. There's Phyrexian Megamorph is actually really good. Predane's fine too, but Megamorph's pretty sweet. We can just like copy a Power Stone, or like their artifact, or then obviously any creature, and then yeah, we'll just take that and just hope we don't see Dak once the draft starts. Okay, so here we have Mindslayer, which I don't mind taking. Tolarian Runes is in the cube, so it makes it like I did Mindslaver lock some people before. It's pretty reasonable. Master Worm's not that good. Angler's not as good and not good on our deck. And then Venture's fine, just a solid creature. We're going to take Mindslaver and try to control some turns. Not seeing any mana artifacts this way either. It's pretty upsetting. Usually you can, if you just always pick them, like first, second, or third pick them, you can get 2 to 3 per draft, and that's great. We just haven't seen any yet. We haven't even opened any. The only one we saw was the Pentide Prism, which didn't come back. And we took Jace. Was it Jace or the Grave Titan or Tamiyo? It was one of those 3. Yeah, I think that's still fine. Well, I'll take the Mindslaver. Okay. So in this pack, there's Counterspell. Not really care about that. Duplicate is pretty good. Gets rid of anything permanently. Takes care of like Worm Coils. Can even hit Eldrazi effectively. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. So like I said, we have plenty of things to ramp into. We just need to find the ramp. Okay, in this pack, Shadow Mage Infiltrator is okay. I actually like Kadoltha Forge Master. We passed the Lightning Greaves. This is more like Forge Master is good with Lightning Greaves if you can give it haste and search up your thing, and then give that haste. And we'll definitely play this. We can Mindslaver someone out of nowhere, or also have a duplicate to get, or Phyrexian Metamorph. So yeah, this was like probably the only deck you can draft that would want this card. And it's fine in the deck. It's a little slow, but we try to make it not slow. Alright, okay, our first Signet. Gruul Signet doesn't actually help, it just adds colorless basically. But yeah, we're going to play and be very happy about it. And this might enable a splash, probably not. Alright, in this pack, there's Staff of Domination. If you get Metalworker, you can go infinite and gain infinite life and draw your deck. But we don't have Metalworker yet. And I think Hedron Archive's better. It is 4 mana. We have like a couple other 4 mana cards. But we have nothing to use with Staff right now. Besides just like using Staff. I think we'll just take the Archive. Or we can like hedge on there not being someone to take the Metalworker. But then even that's just 1 card in our deck. Archive's so slow, but it is ramp. It still gives us a Grave Titan earlier, or Mindslaver. We'll take the Archive. And this pack. There's Sculler, which we don't really have fixing. Like I haven't seen any blue-black duels at all. There's Probe. There's also Thoughtseize. I'm going to take Thoughtseize. And that seems fine. Kind of like Sculler. It's not attached to a 2/2. So yeah, we got one Signet and a Mox. So it can't be too unhappy. We need to get like some cool artifact stuff to go with it. So, like I said before, we're just going to take mana over like basically anything at this point. We don't really need anything else to win. We just need to cast our spells. Right, so the Revoker came back. We're definitely going to play it. Him the Torok's okay. Revoker's pretty good. They can shut off their Moxes or whatever. It turns off their Planeswalker. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got a fair amount of artifacts. We're like 18 playables. Not unhappy with how things are going. Wish we had some more Signets, but I think that's looking pretty solid. Alright, so there's Ophiomancer. It gives us a snake every turn if we don't have a snake. It's either that or the Chapel. We might play this. Well, actually, that's a combo with Braids because you get a snake every turn and then you sack the snake. Oh, a little combo there. Let's see if that if we end up going to that. All right. We have these dual lands. Usually, dual lands never come around. That's pretty crazy. We're not gonna play Angler. We've actually passed a couple like red splash dual lands. I think we'll just we'll take the Steam Vents. If we take the Beast Within, that's probably more powerful. I guess we could take Port. We could play this. Little Man Denial. Sometimes you'll end up with like Crucible Wasteland or Crucible Strip Mine. If you just prior choice picking those cards, they'll usually come around. If someone doesn't already have one of the pieces for that. Alright, so you can take Bone Shredder or the Blood Crypt. I like Bernie Zing. I'm probably pronounced that wrong. It's just a Wildfire. I'll take the Bone Shredder. We might play that. I usually don't like playing spot removal in Powered Cube. Okay, well we got black-red land anyways. But if you need to, sometimes you gotta play Bone Shredder. Just kill some stuff. And there's a Birthing Pod. Birthing Pod seems really hard to get it to work. I mean, if you can make it work, obviously the card's insane. It's a banned in Modern for a reason. But it's really hard just to get that to work in a cube. Holy moly. Okay, so this pack has some pretty good cards in it. There's Treachery, which is maybe one of the best blue cards in cube, that or Jace. Coalition Relic's great. A little bit worse in Powered Cube. And I said I was going to take mana over everything, but we're going to take this Tinker. It allows us to sacrifice our cheap artifact to go get something like, at this point, it's only Mindslaver or Duplicant, but we can like prioritize picking something big. Like a Sphinx of the Steelwind or something crazy. Yeah, Tinker's just like, I actually haven't gotten a chance to draft Tinker in the draft for this deck a couple times already. And there's a good chance the Ruins will table. Obviously, we're passing Treachery, which is insane, but I think Tinker's like this really close. I wouldn't fault anyone for taking Treachery here. Tinker is so good too. We just need to pick up like a good Tinker target. I don't know if Blightsteel's in the cube. Holy moly! Well, we got past the Mox, so okay. Ugin's really good too. It's not that good against us, but like if you can get it fast, it's great. There's Metal Worker, but we got the Mox is just better. Yeah, so we're definitely just taking the Pearl, hoping this Metal Worker tables. Also, Shelldock Isles, fine if you can get some big boom booms in your deck, and also a Temple of Deceit, which we wouldn't mind having. The Abyss is pretty good too in our deck. Generally, like only creatures we're gonna have are artifact creatures, if any, so we're immune to it while just killing their stuff. We'll take Mox though. It's a pretty good pickup. It's not uncommon to sometimes see a pack with 2 pieces of power, or just a card that you really want for your deck at the time. Maybe he was mono red and there's like a Sulfuric Vortex, and I could see that happening. Okay, it's no artifacts at all. This time there is RYANCRABBS. There's also Bitter Blossom. We might take Bitter Blossom. There's Frost Titan, which is pretty good too. But if we play Bitter Blossom, maybe we'll play Braids. Or if we see a Smokestacks, we can play that. It's either that or Frost Titan. I don't think we need the Frost Titan. Yeah, we'll take the Bitter Blossom. Could be good, especially if we actually get the card Smokestacks. Gifts is good if you draft Umbrella Rights and then a big creature. I saw the Umbrella Rights pack 1, I think it was. So it's good with that. Not for us, though. Yeah, so we'll take Bitter Blossom. We might play it. Okay, Zerm Orb. It's not that powerful. There's Repeal, Phantasmal Image. There's Sorin. We didn't take the Isolated Chapel. We have a Mox Pearl, which can cast it. Sorin's pretty good also, making tokens and whatnot. Do we want Image? I don't think we want Image. Repeal. Pack's pretty weak. We'll just take the Repeal, I guess. Oh my. So now here's a pack with like 4 cards we want. In the last pack didn't have anything we wanted. So there's 2 Signets. So obviously insane. There's Loathsome Golem, which would be great in our deck. Mana Confluence isn't that bad. And also Inkwell Leviathan, which is a great Tinker target. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So when we see this pack again, there'll be 3 cards in it. I think. Yeah. So take Izzet Signet, which I think we need to. And then hopefully wheel this Inkwell to Tinker into. I think that's a good chance. Like, this card isn't like that, like, universally powerful. So we'll just take the Signet and see if they can get that back. Alright, well, here's another pack with some good stuff. There's another Signet, which I think I'm still just going to take. Compulsive is good, even though we have some card draw. There's obviously Smokestacks, which I think we could table, because not that many people actually want Smokestacks. And Delta is fine. We're going to take the Signet. Okay, so here's a pack. There's Recurrent Nightmare, which we can't really use too well. We can like go off of like Duplicate and Grave Titan. Probably should take Gilded Lotus here. Yeah. I should take Gilded Lotus. Okay, let's see. For this one, there's Lotus Bloom, which isn't that good. It's good if you have the other Tezzeret, because you can minus and get into play. It's just like having a actual Black Lotus. Anticipates, whatever. We pass on Impulse, and it's just the worst Impulse. Dragonlord Silumgar seems okay. There's also Hero's Downfall. I'd rather just play Silumgar over the Downfall. We might end up playing this. I don't know yet. I'll just put it on our sideboard for now. Alright, so the Ruins did table, so we're definitely going to take that. And we can Mindslaver lock some people. That gives us a good little win condition. Sheldred's fine. Progenitus is good if you have Natural Order. You can get it for free. Just figures, like, I don't really care about spot removal. Empowered Cube. So we're really looking to get back that Inkwell. We also didn't see a Sphinx of the Steel one. That card usually goes pretty late, so it's not like... It's good with Tinker, it's not good with much else. Alright, the Metal Worker came back, so did the Temple. So we're just going to take the Metal Worker, though. Yep. So we had no like that much colored fixing. Put the Necrotal on the sideboard. RYANCRABBS. We can cast it. We have Gruul Signet, Izzet Signet, and Gilded Lotus. And then we click untap Gilded Lotus and go crazy. Just so much mana. We'll take that one. That might be good. So the deck's fine. Doesn't have everything you'd want when you're doing a cube deck. We'll take the Zerm Orb. Might need this. We didn't get Crucible. Let's go with Crucible. The fast spawn. Alright, the Inkwell didn't table, but the Loathsome Golem did. That kind of sucks. There's smokestacks. Okay. So we might be like being more like a grindy deck. We might have to cut the. We just might just cut the Tinker and go for like smokestacks, blocking people out. Because at this point we don't have much to tinker for. Oh, Mind Desire. So no one's on Storm. So we only got 3 signets in total. That's like fine. So it kind of sucks the Inkwell didn't come back. Let's go to deck building. And we have a free red splash, so we might as well just play RYANCRABBS. So now we have stacks. We play Bitter Blossom. We cut Tinker. Play Bitter Blossom Braids. So the Mox, Emerald, and Pearl basically lands, so we can set them aside for now. So this would mean 15 lands, so we need to cut a couple cards. It's pretty hard. We could cut Braids. Just go with Bitter Blossom for smokestacks. Braids is okay. Maybe like Gilded Lotus, but that helps us get closer to going like Mindslaver and Duplicate, like Mindslaver locking people. I like having Trinket Mage here. Maybe just cut the Chrome Mox. Or just let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we only have 9 color spells, so we can just cut that, I think. And I just want to cut something, one more thing for a land. Because I still want to play 17 lands. I still want to hit all my land drops. Maybe cut Hedron Archive at this point because we have Gilded Lotus to help kind of fill that role of being like a little bit bigger ramp spell. We also have Metal Worker, 1 Power Stone. Yeah, we'll cut that. Put the Moxes back in. We're definitely playing Academy Ruins. I think we don't play Port. Do I actually want RYANCRABBS? So we have like Grill Signet, Is It Signet, and these 2 lands, so it's not hurting our mana at all to splash it. What would I cut? Maybe we cut Spellskite. Spellskite's fine though. Do I care if you... Yeah, we'll cut the Spellskite and put the RYANCRABBS in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, I think we'll try this out. Okay. Let's add basic lands. So it's going to be just... Yeah, 7, 7. not the perfect cube mana base. Pass upon a couple lands, but like the artifacts help, and we don't have that like too much colored requirements, so we hit to like 4 mana. Because before that, everything costs a single. All right, let's try this out. All right, it's time for our first match. We're on the draw. This hand's pretty good. As a Signet, potential turn 3 Lodestone. I would just change out a land. So we can keep this. Our opponent kept their 7. Some cards we don't really want to see this early, like Mindslaver and Forge Master. Ooh, Basic Mountain. Okay, no play. And Duplicate. Okay. I just need to draw mana sources. So let's say mono red, but I just play Borrow Signet. That's not usually a sign of mono red. Okay, well, we did draw the land, so we can play Lodestone next turn. Say go. Now if there's mana source, we can play Forge Master. And obviously, if we hit 6, we can start doing some fun stuff. Okay, so it's like just like a Naya, maybe just red green. Obviously, you don't have to be on the color of the Signet to play the Signet. Hunt Master. Okay. That's totally fair and fine. We do hit our next land. We can also, if this dies, we can play Tamiyo. If not, we can just play Forge Master, and that holds down the fort pretty well. So even if Huntmaster flips, it's not too big a deal. It just becomes a 4/4, and the Forge Master blocks it. And if not, they'll load some trades with it. Okay, Marsh Flats. Then if we draw a Mox, we can actually duplicate it. I think it'll become a 2/2 though. Alright, our opponent doesn't even play anything. Okay. That's fine. Our Golem gets shocked. And we get shocked also. Let's play Forge Master Pass. Opponent's playing pretty slowly. That's okay. Obviously, not going to attack because we can just trade with our wolf, and that's not what we want to do. Does he have like a lightning helix or something now? There's a scrub land, okay. Is Colgan Command in the cube? I don't know what he has. Abrupt Decay. Yuck. Okay. That sucks. Alright, so just gotta pass. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate we drawn all of a lot of our top end and none of our ramp. Alright, Domri, okay. So you're gonna plus it. Yep. Like really, the best draw here being Mox, eat his Ravager, then attack Domri. See if he reveals anything. No reveal, so there's no creature on top. Just plain old land. I think we'll attack Domri. See what he does. Alright, that's pretty fine. Got a free wolf and play Forge Master. Say go. So they probably drew a land. Definitely didn't draw a creature. You finally play duplicate next turn. Or duplicant. He was looking again. He whiffed again. Okay. That's pretty good for us. Banishing Light. Okay. That's good. I'm glad he didn't get creature, because this way we can take out his Ravager. Ooh, he's going to eat our Forge Master? Okay. That's actually pretty good for us. This way we actually get kill Domri if he doesn't have a spell. Ooh, he's all 5 colors. Okay. Which he probably doesn't, because it'd have to be like a 1-mana spell. So if he has like Path or Dismember, he can get us. I don't want. I could play Tamiyo just to tap it, but if he plays 2 spells and it flips, and like I don't want to deal with that. Ooh, we can just Domri or like revoke Domri. I think it should kill this Huntmaster. So I'm pretty sure it just becomes a 2/2. Yes. Yep, just a 2/2. So we'll kill Domri. Say go. Our opponent only has 2 cards in hand. And we have a Tamiyo and Mindslaver on deck. Played another land. So that's probably what the top card of his deck was, the Forest. We can play Tamiyo and tap down his blue, his island or his scrub land. Or we play something good. We could also play Revoker and name Borosig, and doesn't seem as good, obviously. Xenagos. Yeah, we're just going to play Tamiyo, tap the token, kill Xenagos, attack him for 2. So this might be like a 5-colored Planeswalker type, just good card cube deck. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kill Xenagos, attack you for 2. Pretty unexciting, just slow, kind of mid-rangey game. It's not really what we wanted, what we're trying to go for. Strip Mine, that's not fun. That's not a fun card. A little too late for that to matter too much. Let's see. Garrick. Yuck. So, killing our creatures can kill Tamiyo, which is probably the best bet. Mindslayer's not really good anymore because he has no cards in his hand. I mean, it's okay. Let's see what he wants to do. Like, making a beast is not good at all. Actually, Grook's not even that good right here. Yeah, he just could kill a Planeswalker. And then, I think we're just going to kill Garrick. And I guess we're going to play Braids. Seems fine. We're getting farther and farther away from Mindslaver and him, but that's okay. Maybe we just want to save it. Maybe we just want Mindslaver. Let's just do that. And then we can, like, Braids. Excuse me. And then take a turn, and then choose what we sacrifice to Mindslaver. Like, we can get our Forge Master back, you know, that's whatever. Ooh, Dreadbore. Okay. Yep, attack us. So we're not going to Mindslaver this turn. We're just going to waste our island. Okay. We're going to play Braid, say go. Don't need to play that yet. Actually, we can sack it, or maybe we just want the artifacts. Yeah, we'll see. Actually, 1 mana off still. Let's attack for 2. So next turn we can use the Mindslaver, make him sacrifice the Banishing Lights. Hopefully he doesn't find an answer. Even if he finds an answer to Braid, it's not that big a deal. Still got value out of it. Back in the day when Braids came out, like I was a very casual player. We just played with my friends in middle school, and Braids is like my favorite card. Build a deck around her. Just loved it. So what do you sacrifice? Forest. No attack. That's interesting. Sacrifice a swamp. We could have Mindslaver there, but like I just want to see what I draw first. Ooh, that's a slow burn. Alright, let's Mindslaver him. Just one attack. Say go. So we have the combo set up. We can only do it like every third turn, so we'll just wait. Hopefully get more mana. Brimstone Ball, that's no fun. That sucks, actually. Now we can't make him get rid of the Banishing Light. And he just drew a forest. Oh, that sucks. We'll just put the Lodestone Golem on top. I think I'm fine. Actually, yeah, I'm fine trying that. So no, he has a forest in his hand. We could also trade it here. That'd probably be better, so we just get it back. Sack again. Do we want to turn off the Signet? Not. I guess we might as well. I guess if you draw the Planeswalker, though, we don't have an answer for. That's really bad. Alright, he just conceded. So we're a little far off from actually killing him. Some Thoughtseize is on top. So Silumgar seems pretty good, actually. No, you can... I don't know. It's okay. I realized I didn't put our blacks or red sources in. We still have 3 red sources, so it's not too big a deal. I also didn't put the Ouroborg in. Yeah, this is whatever. We'll just run it back. Okay, this hand's great. Double Signet, Tezzeret to make one into a creature. More likely Gruul. We'll definitely keep this. Thoughtseize off the top would be great. Be perfect. Nope, not yet. Okay. Let's pass back. So our opponent's acting pretty slow, and this hand's pretty fast. Of course, we get strip mined. It's unfortunate I played our only small, but that's not a big deal. We do have a black Signet in our hand. Our opponent is thinking about... he is going to strip. Okay. Let's look for our Mox. Oh, just another Signet. Oh, this one... let's see. It might be a little bit too far behind now. You can't play a good Planeswalker right now. Okay, we'll play Gruul Signet. Or not Gruul Signet, Golgari Signet. Alright, there's our Mox. Just place 2 Signets. Play that. Is it? Actually, Gruul. So if we want to animate, we can animate that. Let's see if a Planeswalker comes down. Huntmaster, it's not a big deal. Is it Signet into Lodestone? Or just play Tezzeret? There's Xenagos. Okay. It's unfortunate. So we can kill it, then we lose Tezzeret. Ooh, Smokestacks. That's a fun. Well, that's not good against Xenagos. I think we're just going to play Signet first, and then play Lodestone Golem. Say go. This way we can at least kind of protect our Tezzeret. Let's see what our opponent does. If we draw Bitter Blossom here, that'd be perfect. Maybe we want an Ophiomancer. That seemed okay. Our opponent has access to 7 mana. I don't think we saw a black or a blue card out of them. And only 1 white card. Okay, so he is adding mana. Oh, Wolfir Silverheart. I haven't seen that card in a while. Okay. Not too bad. Really need a Tamiyo. I'm just going to take it. Oh, perfect. So Tamiyo's gonna die, but tap this. Attack Xenagos. See if he wants to block. Yep, he does. Okay. So alright, looks like he has a block card. So I think this game might be a little... Just the Xenagos into Wolfir after the Strip Mine was really good. But luckily on the next game we could be on the play. It looks like we're going to add Bone Shredder in. Seems like it could be pretty good. He's pretty close to killing us. The Brimstone Volley does it. We're going to go to 3 from this attack. Too bad we didn't see Sphinx of the Steel one. It'd been insane this matchup. It probably has like no way to remove it. We could tinker for it. Huntmaster, yeah. Saw Damnation, but we passed it. Yeah, so he's gonna kill Tammy. Okay. We're 9. Play Tezzeret. Animate here. Yeah, I think it's just too far behind. Go ahead and concede this one. Yeah, we just had Island on top. It was Bitter Blossom. A little too late. Alright, so we definitely want Bone Shredder. And Ophiomancer seems fine against him. Revoker's also wasn't bad. Also, after game 1, like, Revoker gets better because you know what you're going to name. They just got Forge Master and Mindslaver. Okay, so just like get a little more grindy. We'll add the Silumgar too, I think. Well, like, I don't know what I'd cut though. Maybe Ralzeric. Ralzeric can like shoot a Planeswalker. We'll try cutting it. We'll just add the basic lands back in. Go ahead and submit. Put TB on the play. Alright, we'll keep it. Don't have a mana artifact. We have a draw or two. We can name a Xenagos off the Revoker. Hopefully we don't get strip mine. Turn 1, that'd be pretty terrible. Nope. Just a mountain. Okay, so drew a 3rd land, that's good. Then it goes to the Reveler, not the God. Say go. Okay, Guardian Dragon Lord. Okay, that's random. So drew a 4th mana, but not a black, like not a double blue source yet. So we're not going to attack, and we're not blocking. Okay, Marsh Flats. Still, I don't think we saw a black card out of them yet. Mox would be great because we can play Gilded Lotus and then set up like a duplicate or Dragon Lord. Okay, so he doesn't want to trade either. Okay, that was really good too. I think we're not going to attack because I don't think he's going to block. He's already invested like 4 mana into this. Okay. So next turn, everything goes well, we can cast a 6-drop. So maybe the Marsh Latch was just to get Scrubland? I don't know, that's so... Let's see if we get something else. It is a good Scrubland, okay. He had a Blood Crypt, so I assume he has something. Alright, Wasteland. That's pretty good. So, let's see if it just goes levels up again. We still can play Lotus. I prefer not, like, prefer to do something else this turn. So take 4. So we can draw a land. We didn't. We actually drew Bone Shredder. That works out really well too, because now we can Lotus and Bone Shredder. And he seems to be a little stuck on colored mana. He doesn't have any green yet. We have Jace to draw cards, Silumgar, and Duplicate to take care of any threats he's going to play. So I think we're in great shape now. It's going to path his own Dragon Lord. Okay, that's fine. Bone Shredder can't kill itself or the Revoker. Just to get a green source. Yeah, that's fine. It's whatever. So the Bone Shredder like killed that and got rid of a path out of his hand. Not unhappy with that. We're not going to pay the upkeep cost because we got more important things to be doing. There's more blue mana. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good card to splash. Holy moly. So I think we're just going to take it. And then if he wants to Rakdos return us, he can. No. So yeah. So Garrick and Huntmaster, okay. Because whatever we don't play, we lose. No, we won't attack. So drew Rakdos return. So he can hit our last 2 cards, which kind of sucks. But hopefully the Oracle will help us get some lands. We don't have that many. Gosh, Rakdos return is so good against us. Luckily, we can like eat the Huntmaster if he plays that. Unfortunately, I think like Jace is like one of our few sources of it. Like, Tezzeret has card advantage too. We don't have that much. Like, it's nice to get card draw. Moldrifter is pretty good, especially if we can ramp it out. He can Grook and make me discard 2. Then I get to eat his Grook. And he's left with just a Huntmaster. Or you just do that. Okay. Discard 4 cards. I'll try my best. We're already at 12. But we are attacking with these 2. And we got Grave Titan next turn, which got really tiny. So I'll hold back the Revoker. Grave Titan seems pretty good against him. So we can Garruk and Huntmaster. Could have Garrett and just made us discard a couple of cards. I mean, he would have died. We would have had to trade the Revoker for the Pilgrim. There's Huntmaster. Yeah, I could have done both. I guess he still can do both. So if he untaps, we're just going to attack him. Actually, okay, made it be. So we'll kill Garruk. Whichever way it's pronounced. Then play Grave Titan. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Alright, so there's some land on top. Oh, 2 lands. Perfect. That's not that perfect, but kill Garruk. He has no cards in hand, but probably Flip Huntmaster, so I'll kill the Oracle. And then we attack with the Grave Titan, and he has to trade off, probably with the Huntmaster and token. Or we just sit on it. See what he does 2 damage to. He's thinking. Kind of want the Oracle to live. Because it's... Alright, so Bay's killing it. Okay. If you attack with the Grave Titan, it just gets killed. I think we're going to attack with Silumgar. So we're in okay shape. Really need to draw like a Tezzeret or Tamiyo would be great here. Just a high impact card. That sucks. Okay, there goes Grave Titan. So we don't have Duplicate, and we don't have Jace. Yeah, our deck just did not turn out the way I wanted it to. Oh, there's Noble, so he's going to flip the Ravager. Oh, he's going to send the Beasts. Okay. I think we'll just take 4 here. And hope to draw a spell. And we did not. That really sucks. Him flipping this. So now we're in really bad shape. I don't think we can even attack here. This game just got away from us. That Rakdos return was brutal. If we didn't have that turn, I think we would have ran away with the game. Let's kill that. It's pretty close to lethal. Let's see what he does. That's not good. That's not a good attack. That's not a good attack either. Like, either you attack with everything, or like just Ravager. So I trade with the dragon. Once again, also not a good attack. So it's block. Oh, I froze. 1 second. So we block like this. If this flips back, we don't die. But if we block the Pilgrim, like we could die, but then we keep the zombie around. We'll try that. So it needs to have 2 spells to flip first. Okay, so that seemed like bad. He didn't really attack with the Ravager there. Alright, well there's a spell. We can hold on to that. Just say go. Also dead to Xenagos actually too. Also Domri fight, the zombie token. We're in really bad shape. Yeah, you need to do this earlier. Could have just done this last turn. So now I get a block. I'll trade. Nothing from our opponents. Just lands from us. Just play a land and say go. So now we're chump blocking. Or he just had the Brimstone Volley. Yeah, so that didn't work out too well. We were not drawing anything anyways. Holy crap. Let's see if we can do better in our next match. Alright, now this is a hand. We have a turn 1 Signet. Our opponent already mulliganed, and we can have some things to ramp into. Definitely keep. And we have 3 red sources in the deck, so there's definitely still a high chance we can cast Ral. Our opponent kept their 6 and put a card on top. Another forest deck. Fast Bond. Okay, so not a fair one. We got the Zerm's Orb, so they can't like gain infinite life. But we can do some stuff, it looks like. Or just play a land. Usually you don't want to waste, like, let's say, since he didn't really do anything with this land, he could just wait a turn and maybe not have taken a point of damage. It's like not necessary. Unless he has like a force spike or something. Weird, it's not letting me cast my Mox. 1 second. Alright, so I restarted Magic Online and now it's let me cast it. Okay, so play the Mox, and we'll play our Signet. Could blind name play Revoker, but I'd rather have the Signet in play. So go. Next turn we just play Smoke's Axe, we don't need to use it. Alright, there's a Signet, we can name that. Or we can play Lodestone. I think that's fine. That's the same thing as like naming the Signet and just shuts off the mana. We can name the Signet next turn. So some kind of blue-green ramp deck. Temple of Plenty. Okay. Put a card on the bottom. Okay. So it doesn't have like a lot going on here. So play this, name the Signet, shut off his mana a little bit more, but probably doesn't seem too relevant. Just like to have him play, we can attack with it now. Yeah, so that's why this card is so much better than Pithy Needle in this cube, just because there's so much artifact mana and this can like turn it off, like basically kill it. So even if we could cast Ralzeric, it's not that great. It's just like ticking up towards its ultimate, really. Time Walk, okay. With 3 mana, Explore. It's fine by me. Something to remember to try to play around. There's an Arbor Elf, okay. Okay, Ralzeric will be good here now. Okay. Don't really need that yet. This will attack with both. That seems fine. Wants to trade. It's the same thing. I'm just keeping it like trades off of mana. Play Smokestacks. It probably would be better to play the Ruins in case I want to put that on top. I'd better play this first so we couldn't counterspell it. Okay, so if you had the card counterspell, you could counterspell it, but it's not appear so. Okay, so we're not adding a counter to Smokestacks quite yet. You can pay for Echo even if you turn this off. So no counters. That's pretty bad. No. I guess we can do that. Just say go. We'll add a counter next turn because then we can make him sacrifice stuff, make him sacrifice the fast bond. Obviously not attacking. Let's see if he wants to pay the upkeep. We're only 6 mana away from just like Mindslaver locking our opponent out. Oh, he is paying it. Okay. That's fine by me. He overtapped. Also fine. No attack. Let's see. So do this first. So we don't sacrifice anything. Okay. Yes. Ooh, too bad we can't, like, there's no way to copy it and then use it because it's legendary. So we'll Mindslaver him. We're gonna Metamorph. Oh, we'll Metamorph the Druid. That way we can trade off everything he has. And we can actually loop with we can start taking up Smokestacks, loop together with Academy Ruins to get back the Metamorph. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a really good draw. No attack. Oh, it pumps them too? Okay, that's fine. Upheaval. Holy moly. Oh, it's sacrifice. Oh my gosh, that's so good. We'll sacrifice fast spawn. Eternal Witness. Yes, we witness back nothing. Yeah, that seems like the best play. So we'll do this. Target whatever and say no. Go to attack. Everything. So block this to this. Actually, this here, because we're just gonna. It doesn't matter what we sack. I guess kind of want that in play, so we can sacrifice it. And we can tick up the smokestacks. This goes on stack last. And we'll do this. Oh, I want to put this on the stack first. Okay, because I don't want that to resolve before I... So, sacrifice the Hermits. Oh, but it's not in play anymore, so we can't get it back. It's kind of awkward. I should probably cut that and play one more turn. Yes. And I don't want anything back. I think we need to get back the... Get back the Metamorph. Then we can copy Lodestone Golem and attack. Can't really block here. Oh, let's see. It costs 8 now to build Upheaval, and he's sacrificing at least 1 mana source. So we should be fine. And he just drew a land. Okay, sweet. Alright, we got him. Woo! Smokestacks! Yay! Lodestone Golem, smokestacks. Alright, let's go sideboarding. So yeah, I should have kept the Hermit in play to make more tokens, so this worked out better, because he would have been able to Upheaval, because he digital land. Alright, so, but maybe we don't want that, because the Hermit seems really good against us. Oh. Yeah, game details right here, and if you accidentally click that, it takes you to this screen. That happened to me before, and I had no idea what was going on. So we want to cut the smokestacks package. So his Upheaval, that's really bad. Don't think there's anything like I can really do about that besides Thoughtseize it. No, let's just keep that in, try to grind out his lands, I think. That seems okay. Didn't see anything really for Spellskite. Alright, I'll just play this again. Probably has opposition in his deck too, and it's pretty good with a Deranged Hermit, obviously. I can't believe that was like standard legal at one point, that's just so crazy. This hand's fine. If we draw Signet, we can do turn 3 Ral. We'll also do blue Signet. Also have Revoker, name him like a mana elf, or if we want to name Simic Signet. We can definitely keep it, and we have a Scry too coming. Scry also coming. There's Trinket Mage. That's pretty good. Kind of trying to look for a blue source here. That's also pretty good. We really need a blue source. I think we're gonna bottom it. So go. If we already have a blue source, that'd be insane, so we can Trinket Mage next turn, or just play Worn Power Stone. Sylvan Library, okay. There's Grave Titan. We're just gonna revoke the Signet. Say go. Still no blue source, but we can play Worn Power Stone next turn. That's pretty good. It can enable a fast Grave Titan. I think though, I don't know which is better. If we do draw the blue source, playing the Power Stone or the Trinket Mage. So we didn't draw any cards with it. Gosh, fast pawn with upheaval's pretty good. Definitely a combo. Oh, got the wrong Signet. Okay, well, we don't get the option to choose whether or not we play Trinket Mage, so we'll just play that, attack for 2. We do get Grave Titan next turn, so that's nice. And Grave Titan plays very well with Smokestacks. Put them both back again. So let's say he's casting a blue spell. No. He is. Okay, Mole Drifter. Just evoked. He didn't play a land either. Okay, ooh, no lands on top. There's the Mox. I guess we can hold on to that. We don't need to cast it quite yet. So Grave Titan does kill people pretty quickly too, which is nice. Guess we could play the Mox to play around Daze or force. Well, only Daze because he didn't have a open blue. So if you need to like make your land drops and you're missing them, like it's pretty good idea to actually pay for life with Sylvan Library. Especially like we didn't really show a way to pressure our opponent quickly. Besides like Lodestone, like once showed Lodestone Golem, that's how we won. Put them both back again. Like if he misses land drop now, like there's really, oh I guess take okay he made his land drop. There's Thrag Tusk. Okay. Woo, blue source. I can get behind that. Let's attack here. Guess we're gonna tap this with Ralzeric. That'd be pretty good. I don't mind leaving our guys back. Play this, so we can sacrifice it. Yeah, I should have tapped that and attacked. Let's see, if we untap this and play Trinket Mage, we'll only have 3 mana like for the Emerald. We won't have enough to smokestacks. Tap target permanent. Yeah, so we should have if we had more blue, we could do this. Should have got this guy in there with these zombies and that revoker. You missed 6 less life. We'll say go. Start ticking up the smokestack. So if he goes fast spawn into upheaval will be pretty insane because he gets a 3/3 beast out of the deal. Put both cards back again. If he attacks, I think we're going to block with the revoker so we can name the signet. We can rebuy it. Ooh, bounce a permanent. Okay. Hardcast Riftwing. Bounce the smokestacks. Okay. Play that. Yeah. We'll tap this and untap this. Attack with the... Yeah, we should have hit him for like 6 more. And we'll go get our emerald. We'll just play it. So we're not totally wrecked by upheaval. Still, he should probably be dead. Definitely should be dead at this point. Okay, so we saw nothing on top. So, like, early on, I think he should have been paying for life more. Obviously, we would have killed him, but he could have gotten to more answers. And that didn't happen. Ooh, we were John Tezzeret, attacked, and got him, or duplicate. Alright, well, we're 1-1, and we got one more match, and hopefully we can come out with a victory. It's our last match of our draft, and we get to go first this time, which is nice. And turn 1 signet, and turn 2 lodestone. We can definitely keep. So it doesn't matter if we play the island or the swamp, I just kind of want to play the other color signet. So let's go swamp. Mox is it signet. So this would be a great game for Tezzeret to show up. Our opponent plays a Temple of Malady. Put a card on top. Okay, duplicate's pretty good. No play from our opponent. Tamiyo. So, play this signet with 3 mana. We can't cast the Trinket Mage because it costs 4, so we're just going to play the Trinket Mage. Yes. I'm going to hold on to it. I guess we can just play it just in case. And if we draw an untap, well, I guess only untap sources left are basic lands. We get to play Tamiyo. So we play against 3 green ducks. Oh, channel. Oh no. Are we gonna Emerald? We can't get Emerald. He's already at 15. And get Ulamog though. That Ulamog. Yuck. Hopefully he just hits our creatures, then we can tap it down. Or if we draw land, we can eat it. He's at 4. Okay, so we need to draw an island. Exactly, island. And we can tap it, put him 2. Nope. He's smart enough to pick our blue source. Yuck. Alright, well, we're milling 30. Or 20, that is. This next turn we get to duplicate it. And we have an 11-11. Or no, 10-10. I think the last one was 11-11. Yuck, that's a pretty good thing you can do in Cube 2. Channel out Eldrazi. So we're going to take it. We'll have 9 cards left, plenty enough to win with. Don't care about looking at it. Let's see. Don't have Tezzeret, don't have Jace, Planeswalkers. Okay. That's fine. Alright, Elves of Deep Shadow. And Deed. Okay. Deed doesn't quite get him there. Ooh, Deed's really good against us, though. Gosh, if this would have been an island, or if he had hit our swamp. So if he doesn't draw a land, we can kill him. Also, of course, assuming we get to play Tamiyo, I can kill all this crap, though. That's so good. Deed's pretty good. Yes, we like to use the ability. But he's used to this, he goes to 1. Just got anything to kill him. Gosh, why did he get the island? So we had a great start. Opponent had an even better one. So it does have a land, so we can just wipe our board. And we're really far behind at this point. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Okay, he's at 1. Island's not a bad draw, and he's cheap, so we have 8 draws. Okay, well, we're almost there. I mean, Tammy doesn't do anything by itself. Do we have any like creatures left? We do have Revoker. Also have Bitter Blossom. We got some stuff, okay. Okay, Elvish Mystic. Survival of the Fittest. Okay. It's pretty good. Actually, let's see. I was going to say, I think I only have 1 island left. But that's okay. It doesn't matter because we drew it. Now I just need to draw like, a way to win. So we know what to name it with a Revoker. starting with game 2, we name Survival. Draga, okay. Really has nothing better than Draga Tree Speaker to tutor up. Interesting. Guess we'll tap that down. Just level up. So Bitter Blossom be a good draw here because like we need to draw that very quickly. Roker's pretty good too. Just gonna level it up again. I mean, there's no reason not to. I don't know why you wouldn't discard it. I mean, there's literally nothing better. Regrowth. Elves Deep Shadow. Okay. There's a Gruul Signet, so I guess we'll play that. We still have Grave Titan too. So we got some stuff. Grave Titan's probably the best draw. Really, Regrowth, you're so bizarre. Okay, there's Survival using the elves you discarded. Again, Primeval Titan. Okay. He couldn't cast it. And I think I'm going to go to 2 cards. I think we need to draw. Like, we need to play... So we need to play Primeval Titan this turn, but it's not the case. At least we can play 2 threats. We also can get Duplicate back. Play Bitter Blossom. And we'll name Tree Speaker. So we have to tap the Elvish Mystic currently to cast Titan. And then we can tap. And then duplicate. Oh, we got an F3. Make sure we don't have 6. If he's just playing Perennial this turn, it's not going to be good enough. So we do have enough to put this back on top. Also, we can kind of prevent ourselves from decking, at least. It comes down to that. We can have as many turns as we want. Kind of fortunate. We didn't draw the Grave Titan, but at least we drew one of the 2. Alright. There's Perennial Titan. Gets 2 lands. Luckily they're tapped, so he gets like Maze of Ith. That won't save him. Red sources. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. I mean, we don't have that much in our sideboard. Put a card on bottom. So we'll put the duplicate back on top. Lose life, make a fairy. Tap that. Okay, he sees it. Woo! So that's pretty close. We beat a challenged out Ulamog. So second from the top. Okay, yeah, but we weren't going to deck for a little bit. We had enough to put on top, and Tamio and Bitter Blossom. Alright. Whew, that was pretty close. So another matchup where we want Bone Shredder. We'll just cut this Forge Master. That card sucks. At least in our deck. And we definitely want Silumgar. Balzaric's like okay. Still, these seem okay, but like he's ramped, so like thoughts he's a brother Inquisition. So he cuts something. Guess we'll just cut Ral. And we'll go like that. See if that works out. Alright, the hand's a little slow, but we can have like turn 3 Drace, we draw a blue source. We draw a Signet, it's great. That's good too. It's actually really good. Let's say go. That makes for a turn 3 Grave Titan, not Perennial Titan. Wall of Roots, okay. Where were you last turn? Can't cast both, so we'll just cast the Power Stone. So we're out ramping the green ramp deck. Play something really scary, we can just duplicate it. If he like blows up something, we just play a Signet next turn. Chalice for 2, okay. It's pretty good. This guy's a little bit bigger. So I hope it just plays from Perennial Titan. Then we get to eat it and attack in. You can play the Swamp and the Signet to do so. Sneak attack. Okay. No red source yet, though. Alright, well, there's smokestacks. Guess we'll leave that in. So only one red source. I guess we'll leave both the tokens back, just in case. I mean, we're getting 2 more. So if he has like, he needs another red source. Like, he needs to somehow make like 2 red sources and put 3 things in that kill me. Ulamog I don't care about, just mill 20. Like, I'll chump block that, it's fine. So we got one more combo, Smokestacks and Grave Titan. Pretty fun, if you ask me. And if he does something like try to go for put in something to block, like the Grave Titan, we at least get to eat it. Nope, he's going for the attacks. So he's thinking about it. He might be realizing like, okay, he's doing it. Emrakul, okay. We're just gonna sacrifice, I guess, Emerald, the Swamp, and all the zombies. Go to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hope he doesn't redraw it. That'd be the worst. Furlies. Okay. That's whatever. Oh, he didn't even... Oh, he destroyed the Power Stone. That's fine. We'll do this first. Yes. It's pretty good. Just attack him. Can't play anything. It's unfortunate. He gets infinite chump blockers. Fairlies. Hopefully he has no fatties. Sacrifice a land. Okay. Another game where I thought we were in great shape and we're just going to be so far behind. Let's see what he puts in. Nothing I care about too much. Like, I mean, from what I've seen, like Ulamog. We mill 20, that's not a big deal, we chump block. Primal Titan, we have to double block. Yeah, Ulamog's whatever. So we lose 20 cards, it's not a big deal. This game's not going to come down to that. Well, it shouldn't, at least. Yep, you get an elf. So we're gonna have more counters. We're just gonna try to get rid of all his permanents. Sacrifice a zombie. That's pretty good. We're just gonna play Lotus here. Oh, this can kill something else now? Yuck. That's right. Oh, that's pretty insane. Well, at least we get, like... So he only has 2 cards left. He has to sacrifice 2 permanents this turn. And he doesn't get to make a token if he uses Free Release to kill the smokestacks. Sacrifice 2 of the lands. Then we have Duplicate. Duplicants, not Duplicates. For the Wall of Roots. So really it's just Emrakul. If you redrew Emrakul, we're dead. If not, then I think we have him. This card's pretty good in this cube. The fact that you can go like minus, kill their artifact, presumably, if you ramp into this, and then you can plus, then minus again. It seems pretty fair, pretty good. Primal Titan doesn't do it. I mean, Primal Titan is pretty good though, because he gets to make some tokens. Or not tokens, he gets some lands. There. Alright, there is Primal Titan, so he had it all. So he gets a bunch of lands. Alright. So he has to not kill the smokestack. Or actually, he can kill the Lotus, and we don't get a duplicate. Duplicants. So he messed up. So he's going to attack with it, obviously. So he should have got that second, because now he put a card on top. So if he wants to not... Like, if he wants to search again, which he looks like he is, he doesn't... Like, the scry didn't matter. So I guess we'll just block with 1. Go to 1. See what it does with the Free Release. I really hope he doesn't kill the Gilded Lotus. It's the only thing I really care about. Okay, he did. So we're not gonna feed it. We're just gonna sack that and the zombie token, and if we get a land, we because it doesn't matter anymore. Like, just want to hit a land here. Did not quite get there. Actually really sucks. Gosh, the Fairley's just really gotta keep him in the game. Oh, I messed up. I should have left open black just in case I drew one of these cards. And that really sucks. So he's going to separate the Thoughtseize and the Swamp. Well, I can't Thoughtseize. Never mind. That card's dead. I guess he doesn't realize that I can't cast Thoughtseize. Why can't I just draw him that Swamp? Does have to chump block this turn with the wall. So I'm down to 4 cards. So basically, once again, Primeval Titan kill. Oh, no, that's in the graveyard, right? Yeah, it's just the Emrakul kills me. Hopefully, it just has 2 blanks. Okay, there's an elf. Another sneak attack activation. Blightsteel. Okay, it's actually really good for us. We can just block with a zombie. I guess we block with 2, play around a removal spell. He should have not done this. He should have just left it to block. That's pretty bad. Like at this point, like since this doesn't actually do anything, where is it going? We're gonna play around a removal spell and just double block. But he did have all the fatties, so there is Blightsteel. Too bad we didn't get that to tinker into. I guess we'll just play Duplicant. Eat is 1/1. Non-token. Oh my gosh! It's so bad. I guess we'll just have a 2/4. It's been a while since I played this card, or that mattered. Bet people watching this video are just like, no, what are you doing? I guess we'll just +1 Jace. Opponent's like, holy crap, non-token. So I guess to kill something else if he wants. Hopefully didn't top deck another fatty. Down to 3 cards. So can't really use Jace again. Let's see what he hits. But at least this time we can animate a Signet or whatnot. It's destroying that. Okay. 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 There's 1 card left. Stuff that kills me. Is he playing it or just leveling up his little buddy? He's just leveling up his little buddy. Could play both, but this goes for the kill. I'm not saying that these were GGs. They were very close. So just go all at him. So it sounds like he doesn't have anything. Yeah, he's going to blocks. Woo! So we got the 2-1. Our deck was pretty average for like what I try to draft, but we're able to actually 4-0 the other 2 matches, and the first match is pretty close. There's a cylinder off the top. All right. Those are the last 3 cards. We knew about the Thoughtseize. Well, hope you enjoyed watching. I love Vintage Cube. It's very fun. I try to go into this deck if I ever see like starting picks that are open, because like you don't have to commit too much to early picks. Just you just want early artifact mana and then good cards. And as you saw, Tezzeret went kind of late, and this card's pretty insane. I'm a big fan of it. I think it's really powerful. All right, and thanks for watching.